right, see you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Winters Mill High School, and it is week one of the Carroll County Athletic League high school sports season, and that means week one of Carroll County football. Pat Stetzer here. You hear my voice, not seeing me tonight, but you can hear me. CMSportsNet, we are pleased to be with you again for another season of Carroll County football. Live from Winters Mill High School tonight, where the Winters Mill Falcons host the Poolsville Falcons. Both teams' season opener, and week one is about to kick off. We'll be with you all season long, and Game of the Week coverage coming up in a few weeks, but week one with 5 football teams hosting games on the schedule. We have our cameras out and about Carroll County tonight as the season kicks off, and Winters Mill will kick off this game going from right to left on your screen. Poolsville will be receiving the opening kickoff.
And Winters Mill will kick off. Junior Austin Denning.
Austin Denning, the quarterback.
You do the honors.
We're doing the kicking here as well.
Here tonight as we host Poolsville.
And you hear John Lowe in the background, our PA announcer for Winters Mill. It's Falcon on Falcon football action tonight as Austin Denning swings his leg into the ball, and we are underway. Ball bounced around inside the 15, picked up by Poolsville. And not much doing there was Reed Kimball trying his best to get back to the at least up to the 20-yard line. Couldn't quite do it. A swarm of Falcons take him down, and Poolsville will start 1st and 10 at about the 19-yard line. So both of these teams looking to rebound from their 2024 seasons. Poolsville just 1-8 last year, and the offense struggled. 34 points scored, 32 points scored, beg your pardon, all season long. So the Falcons from Montgomery County looking to get their offense back on track. Handoff on their first play. Number 9, Tom Blackstone, junior quarterback, gave it off to Jerome Watterson, senior running back. Not much there, maybe 2 yards on the carry.
2-yard gain on the carry.
And so it'll be 2nd down and 8.
For Poolsville.
Just underway here, Winters Mill High School. Nice night, a little warm in the press box, got to be honest, but cool night outside. Nice night for some high school football. 2025. Fall season is officially here. Crowd still trickling into Winters Mill Stadium. And the Falcons of Carroll County may have jumped offside, so it's going to give Poolsville 5 yards of offense.
Mrs. Lowe didn't put up a fight.
So 2nd and 8 becomes 2nd and about 3 after the penalty. Looked like Kim Brengle a little anxious there, number 77 for Winters Mill.
Moves the ball up 5 yards. 2nd and a long 3.
Handoff again to Watterson. He tries to bounce it out to the left side, but the Winters Mill defense swarms under him. And I don't think he got the first down to gain, so it'll be actually he lost a yard or 2, so 3rd and about 5 now. Back to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for Poolsville. Reminder, folks, the Winters Mill cheerleaders are going to have a fundraiser tomorrow at Rita's. They get a percentage of everything you guys buy. It's going to be real hot tomorrow, so get on out there. Be cool. Go to Rita's.
So the first big play early on in this one with 10:20 to go. Clock ticking here in the opening quarter. We'll see if Winters Mill's defense can hold Poolsville. Play clock running down. They do get it off. Blackston high snap, got some pressure, and Brengle takes him down. Kim Brengle overcomes that penalty.
Victor Tejada and Kim Brengle
Victor Tejada combined on that too, but Brangle brought him down first. That'll be a 4th and long, and Poolsville will punt.
And that's going to bring about a big loss for Poolsville.
So a big play there on defense, and Winters Mill holds.
From their own 15-yard line.
And barring this punt here, we'll try to see if the Winters Mill offense will have good field position. Isaac Colkept back at about the 50-yard line to receive the punt as Poolsville will bring players on. Grady Yontef is the punter for Poolsville, a junior, number 19. And he's back inside his 5-yard line.
Back to punt for
Snap
Poolsville.
high, no pressure. Yontef gets it off. It's high in the air. Fair kick called for. Bounced off the helmet.
Fair catch called by
Big
Winters
mistake,
Mill.
Winters Mill. Poolsville covers it up.
Has recovered.
And so Poolsville will take over after the botched punt catch at about the 40-yard line. Actually, I'm going to move them back to about the 38-yard line. So a miscue there for Winters Mill, and Poolsville's offense goes right back onto the field. Isaac Colkept, a senior,
Result of play, Poolsville now starting
may
on
have
their
taken
own
his eyes off the
38-yard
ball
line.
for just a moment. That's all it takes sometimes.
First and
And we'll
10.
see if Poolsville can capitalize. 1st and 10
Montgomery County Falcons.
at the 38. Pitch outside, but Waterson nowhere to go.
Pitch outside to Waterson, but he is stopped behind the line.
Jarrell Baker and a couple other Falcons were right there to get him and smell that play out pretty well. And another loss, tackle for loss for Winters Mill. So good start here on defense for the Falcons at home. Pushed it back to about the 36-yard line, make it 2nd and about 12. And Poolsville has gone in the opposite direction so far on offense for the first possession plus. Pressure on Blackstone, but he does complete the pass. Reed Kimball.
Brought down by Jarrell Baker.
We get A.J. Reeder breathing right down his neck, and Blackstone made a nice throw and got it back some positive yards. It'll still be 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7 from the 41-yard line. And another big play for both sides here early. Third and 7 from the 41. Blackstone under center. He has Waterson behind him. Pitched it back to Waterson. That might be a live ball.
Blackstone's pass.
Busted play. I don't know what happened there, but it went for negative yards again.
Chris Daza picked up the miss. It looked like it was a lateral.
Pitch, lateral, whatever you want to call it, hit the turf. A lineman for Poolsville tried to pick it up and go, but Winters Mill's defense stiffens again. And let's see, Isaac Colkept will go back again and try to redeem himself after the last punt.
Yontef back to punt again.
Grady Yontef again, back at his own 20, 4th and long. Oh, another high snap, but he gets it off. And let's see if that takes a Winters Mill bounce. It does.
Short high punt, they let it drop, and
Down at the 40, so Winters Mill's offense will come on the field now. 7:32 to go in the opening quarter. And Winters Mill's offense will get it for the first time, and we'll see Austin Denning, junior quarterback, returning after a solid sophomore season. Had a big breakout game against Manchester Valley. He was CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week following that game. And let's see what Denning has in store for his junior year as his first snap of 2025 is a 1st and 10 from their Winters Mill's own 40-yard line. And Denning keeps it. Nice little run play option and picks up about 7-8 yards. So a nice start for the junior QB. Up to the 48, so a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. So Denning using his legs on the first play of the year on offense. There's the pitch. Good seal block around the edge. Flag comes flying in. For the moment, Jake Andolina gets the first down. There's another flag comes flying now. So 2 flags down. Let's see, we got a hold on Winters Mill. And could be more than one flag, talking about it. Officials right around the 50-yard line.
Looks like a number of infractions on that play. We got holding on the Falcons of Winters Mill.
All right, so
foul on Poolsville.
These should offset. Well, no, they're not going to offset. So the hold followed by the personal foul on Poolsville, I believe, is going to give Winters Mill a first down. At least umpire or head official signaled first down. We're going to mark it off, though, for the yards. See how this all shakes out, but they are going past midfield, so officials will go over to Poolsville's sideline. Head coach Brian Tupa wants to know what's going on.
In Poolsville territory.
Mentioned Poolsville's offense last year, 32 points for in 9 games. Combine that with 415 points allowed. So they were 0-8 until their season finale when they beat Watkins Mill and then did not participate in the postseason from what I could find. So a little bit of a rough year for the Falcons of Poolsville. Here's a handoff here on 1st and 10. Bottled up nicely, though, by Poolsville. Give credit to
Andolina with the carry.
Number 70, Bear Schickler. Nice play by that young man. It's a tackle for loss. I'm going to say a loss of 2 there, so 2nd and 12 back at the 46-yard line of Poolsville. So a couple nice defensive plays here on either side so far as we are approaching the halfway mark of the first quarter. Now Denning in the shotgun. He's got Andolina to his left side. Brings Darrell Baker in motion. Pardon me, it was not Andolina. It was Luke Phillips, who had a good year last year running the ball. And Phillips gets closer to the line of scrimmage, although he got tripped at about the 45-yard line, so gain of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and long now for Winters Mill. So here we go, 3rd and long. Denning standing right at the midfield line.
Nobody knows who I am anymore.
Denning is back to throw. Receiver fell and slipped and fell down. He was trying to get it to Cameron Scheimer, a junior, but that fell short. And Winters Mill, Coach Matt Miller will opt to, at least for now, looks like he's going to play the field position game, and we'll try to punt and pin Poolsville deep. So offense is sputtering just a little bit here in the opening quarter, just trying to get their legs under them. Austin Denning back to punt.
And the zone for a touchback.
A nice punt by Denning that falls into the end zone. So Poolsville will start at its 20-yard line.
Folks, don't forget that fundraiser tomorrow.
So here comes Poolsville's offense again. Here's Waterston again, trying to go around the right side. He does. It's a couple yards. Actually gets a pretty good gain on first down.
He plows forward for about 5 yards on the play. Call it second and a long 5, maybe 6.
So first solid play for Jerome Watterson, senior running back. 2nd and 6, we'll call it, at the 24. Blackstone in the shotgun. Up for grabs. Flag comes in. Let's see if Winters Mill got there early. It looks like they might have. We have 2 flags on this play, and we'll sort it out. Might negate themselves. We'll see here. Let the officials sort it out. Blackstone sort of threw it up for grabs in the middle. So they offset, and we will start this play again. 2nd and about 6 from the 24. Blackstone hands off, sort of a draw-like play, but Watterson stopped at the 25-yard line, so maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and about 5.
Assisted by Victor Tejada on that stop. 3rd down and 5, Poolsville.
Here we go, 3rd and 5. Blackstone under center. Rolls to this side. He's got pressure, and the pass is incomplete. Pressure on that play from Shane Kelly, number 72.
Incomplete. Schlossberg covered by a couple of Winters Mill Falcons. It's going to bring around 4th down.
Ethan Schlossberg was the intended receiver, but it falls incomplete, and another punt for Poolsville. And we got an official's timeout.
He's calling up in.
We go 2:45 on the clock, 2:45.
Okay, we are ready to go with 2:45 on the clock. Unexpected.
All right, here we go. Poolsville set to punt. Clock reset to 2:45. A quicker punt there. And Winters Mill trying to get away from it.
Short and end over end. Oh, and it hits a foot.
Boy, let's see if that hit Winters Mill. That is two mistakes on punt coverage, and that's not the stuff you want to be doing. miscue on special teams. This time in Winters Mill territory. Pressure on Blackstone. He's rolling. And the pass out in the flat, incomplete. Coverage from Luke Phillips. He was trying to get it to Reed Kimball.
Broken up by Luke Phillips on the play. Second down, 10 to go.
Oh.
Third and long now for Poolsville. And it's a handoff to Watterson. Interesting play there. Winters Mill tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. So
By a couple of Falcons led by A.J. Whitney.
now it's fourth and long here. Poolsville has a decision. They're in Winters Mill territory. The decision's already been made. They're going to punt.
A 50-yard rush for Jake Andolina and a first down for Winters Mill.
All right, so sorry for dipping out for a minute or two, but we had a huge run there for Jake Andolina. That's going to set up first and 10 for Winters Mill. Looked like it was a sideline warning after that for the Falcons, but huge play. Winters Mill in Poolsville territory. Here's Austin Denning. And somebody took a shot, and a helmet came off, and a flag came out.
A lot of Poolsville Falcons to get him down. Gain of about 5 yards. Chris Daza bringing him down with the tackle. Now Stetzer can read his own notes.
I know I got to reset the clock.
So we're going to back this up. I think it was a hold.
1 second remaining in the quarter. A little bit of an infraction, going to push Winters Mill back.
We'll play out the last play here of the quarter after the hold. So 1 step forward, 1 step back here. 2 steps forward, 1 step back for Winters Mill. 1 second on the clock. Let's see if they're going to set it up to 9 seconds.
Waiting to get the clock right, folks. There are 9 seconds officially remaining in the quarter. 1st and 20 for Winters Mill.
Clock runs. There's Jarrell Baker, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Jennings pitch to Jarrell Baker. He is stopped in the backfield.
Big play,
by
Elijah Brewster, and that's how the quarter comes to an end with a huge tackle for loss. So Winters Mill's offense take away that 50-yard run by
And that's going to bring it to
Jake
the end of the first
Andolina,
quarter,
and
where
things
we
are
0-0.
kind of stuck in the mud here so far through first quarter. No score here on CMSportsNet's coverage of Winters Mill and Poolsville, live from Winters Mill High School.
The cheerleaders multitasking over there. Folks, the Poolsville is led by head coach Brian Tupa in his 3rd season, assisted by Mike Smith, Mike Curtis, Chris Daza, Evan Habib, Preston Henry, Henry Montalbano, and Chris Tao.
All right, second quarter about to start. Pat Stetzer with you here from Winters Mill High School, and the Falcons facing a second and very long after a penalty on the last drive, the huge run that broke into Poolsville territory. Next play was a hold, and then the next play after that was a big tackle for loss in the backfield. So it'll be a 3rd and long from the 40-yard line. 3rd and about 20.
Third and long for Winters Mill.
We'll see what happens on this play. If they get a good bit of it back, now it's going to be a toss. And let's see, Jake Andolina again. No, it's Luke Phillips this time. Luke Phillips gets it all back. Just a toss to the right, and Phillips did the rest. And big hole in Poolsville's defense, and now Winters Mill is into the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 11.
It is 1st and goal, Winters Mill from the 5-yard line. Check that, the 10-yard line. So it's not 1st and goal.
Start the clock. So here we go, 1st and 10. Another handoff. Phillips breaks away. He's got room to run, and Luke Phillips.
Luke Phillips again with the carry, and 6 points for the Falcons.
11-yard touchdown run for the junior Luke Phillips, and Winters Mill on the board first. Plenty of daylight after that big run to set up 1st and 10 from around the 11. One play later, Phillips finds pay dirt in the end zone. Extra point by Denning is up and good.
The kick is good. And that brings the score to Winters Mill 7, Poolsville nada.
So with 11:34 to go in the second quarter, Winters Mill strikes first. Falcons 7, Poolsville 0. Nice drive there, especially to get out from behind the sticks. Junior Luke Phillips. And so Austin Denning will come back out. Looks like he's pretty much all over the field. Punting, extra points, kickoffs. Also under center on offense, and Austin Denning has led the Falcons on their first scoring drive of this young season. And so Denning will kick off from Winters Mills 40. 2 Poolsville players back to receive. Denning, big leg. Reed Kimball takes it back inside the 10. Kimball finds a little room to run. Reed Kimball breaks off a good run. And here we go. Kimball at midfield, taken down.
Reed Kimball with a big return for Poolsville.
Austin Denning, I believe,
the kicker himself, Austin Denning,
was the
Poolsville will start at midfield.
made the play on defense.
Set of downs.
But there's a flag way back at the 27-yard line, and all that's going to come back, I believe. So Poolsville's first big play is going to be a comeback on a hold. Yep, there it is. So a hold on the Falcons will bring that back.
We got a flag on the play. Now walking it way back.
So 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Infraction on the return, so that's going to move the line of scrimmage
Back to about the
all the way
18.
back to Poolsville's own 17-yard line.
So here comes Poolsville's offense, 1st and 10, but way back inside the 20 now as opposed to out past midfield is a big difference. And so low snap, but Blackstone gets it. He's going to haul this over his shoulder. Incomplete, trying to get it to Brian Smith, number 14. Nobody there. In fact, the closest person was number 20, Isaiah Talkish.
Isaiah Talkish on the coverage.
Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Blackstone in the shotgun now. He has Watterson on his right side. Over the middle, intercepted. Nobody home. It's Austin Denning. Guess who? Denning still going. Cuts it back inside the 10. Denning tackle taken out of bounds. It'll be a 1st and goal for Winters Mills offense. Austin Denning waited for that one. He was trying to get it. Blackstone was trying to get it to Aaron Canales. But a little mistimed there, and Winters Mill has a chance now. I believe it'll be 1st and goal. It is 1st and goal.
On the 6-yard line of Poolsville.
Over the middle, intercepted. Nobody home. It's Austin Denning. Guess who? Denning still going. Cuts it back inside the 10. Denning tackle taken out of bounds. Denning has a pair of running backs to his each side. Let's see who gets this. It's a direct snap, actually. Jake Andolina gets that carry.
Does not look like he made it in.
Didn't get in, but got inside the 5, down at about the 3. So second and goal from about the 3.
40 seconds left in a half.
Denning trots back in after getting the call from the sideline. This time it's Denning. He'll keep it himself. Denning cuts it inside, and Denning is into the end zone. Let's see if they give it to him, and they should. They will. So Denning sets up the drive with the interception, and Austin Denning ends it. This time it's Denning. He'll keep it himself.
Denning cuts it inside, and Denning
is into the end zone. Let's see if they give it to him. Snap is down. Ball, the kick is blocked. The PAT is blocked.
So no good on the kick attempt, but
no extra point.
13 for Wintersville. Poolsville.
But Wintersville up by 2 scores now with 10:06 to go in the second quarter. It's Wintersville 13, Poolsville 0.
And Denning back for the kick.
And Denning will kick it again. Had a pretty good boot on the last one. It was a nice return, though, from Poolsville. Just the penalty negated it. And so this one will head inside the 20, picked up by Poolsville and advance it up to around the 20-yard line. 21, Ben Schneider was the one who corralled it and got some yards on a return. So Poolsville's offense back out on the field facing a 13-0 deficit with 9:55 to go in the first half, and they will take over on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Poolsville from the 20-yard line. 9:55 left.
Good crowd filed in on the home side. Pretty good crowd, too. Not bad for Poolsville. It's a long haul from southern Montgomery County. Ball on the ground on that snap. Blackstone picks it up. He'll pitch it over the defense, but incomplete, trying to get it to 31. Ethan Schlossberg, incomplete. So Blackstone, the touch of his pass is just a little bit off so far. It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Wintersville's defense is ready to try and create another turnover on Poolsville. So far, Wintersville has overcome its 2 gaffes on special teams punts. Hasn't hurt them yet, and the ground game has led Wintersville to this 13-0 lead. Another low snap. Blackstone gets it. He's got a lot of guys in front of him. Pitch it over in a bit of a screen. Waterson is still going, There's a flag back in the backfield. Waterston has gone out past the 40. He's taken down. A nice tackle by Isaac Colkett, but I think this one's coming back.
Blackstone's pass, little pitch to Jerome Waterson.
And it's a hold, yep.
For a big game, but a flag on the play.
And actually, there are two flags. One on the
finally brought Waterston down. Let's see where the
one at the 21 or so near the Wintersville sideline, and one back beyond the 20 in the backfield. It was an eligible downfield is declined, and the hold, I think, will be accepted, and they'll back them up.
Couple of calls on the play. The one that's accepted
So, yeah,
will be the
Poolsville
face
just
man.
sputtering, and they'll break off a couple nice plays, and the penalties will push them back.
To no avail.
That's been the difference in this game so far. So decline the illegal man downfield, an eligible receiver rather, and they'll accept the hold, which will push them back. It's a spot foul, so it'll be about a 11 to 12 yard penalty. We weren't quite in half the distance to the goal range, so you're going back to the 10-yard line.
Working, you schooling, you doing both? You at Carroll?
Poolsville has their own end zone right on them, in the shadow of their own end zone. Here's a direct snap. It's not Blackstone. It is instead Cam Leszewski. He runs out of bounds.
Cam Leszewski with the carry.
Gain some of those yards back, but it'll still be 3rd and long up to the 15-yard line, so a 5-yard gain for Leszewski, who may be in a quarterback now. We'll see if Coach Tupa made a switch or not. Hard to tell. Looks like Leszewski was in for that play. Now he's back out in Blackstone. Tom Blackstone, the junior quarterback, is back in. Cam Leszewski is listed as a QB on Poolsville's roster, QB and defensive back. He's a junior, so maybe not the last we'll see of him. But again, still 3rd and long. And plenty of time for Winters Mill if they hold here to try to get that offense back on the field and get some more points on the board. Here's a pass into the backfield flat. Knocked out of bounds, and there's another flag. We've got
a nice game, but we have another flag.
Flags fly. That looked like it might have been Schlossberg out of the backfield. So flags on the flag at about the 17, and then maybe another one on the sideline. We'll see here. Officials will sort it out. Oh, no, personal foul on Winters Mill. So that's going to be after the play, I believe. We'll add on 15 yards. That's a first down. Coach Matt Miller on his sideline asking for clarification here, but regardless, it's a personal foul. Let's see if they mark this off. Personal foul on Winters Mill. It'll be a first down for Poolsville, so they will march it off after the play. Coach Miller did not like what he heard from the head official, but the call has been made. Maybe a late hit out of bounds or a hard hit on the sideline. It was hard to see from the press box view on the far side, but it was some activity there on the sideline. Regardless, it's a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. And Poolsville has solid position here after that penalty. There's a handoff. Waterson sheds one tackle, but not the next two. And one of the men there was Victor Tejada. Big Victor, number 44. He celebrates. And rightfully so. A 2-time All-County lineman back for his senior year. One of the anchors of the Winters Mill defense. And he celebrates with his teammates there. 54, Ezzy Poutre, and 52, A.J. Whitney, congratulating Victor. And there you see Victor at about the 40-yard line. Right over the ball. Playing that nose tackle position and did a good job there. Waterson shed the first tackle and was about to make some moves, and Winters Mill closed that gap really quick. So 8:20 in, counting here in the second quarter. Another low snap, and unfortunately,
Low snap.
Blackstone trips and falls, and that's a dead ball in high school. You can't get back up. So a loss of about 6 yards on second down. So unfortunate miscue there for Poolsville.
Poolsville on that one.
That'll be 3rd and long. Back at the
Third down and about 19.
33-yard line. So, yeah, 3rd about 19 or so here. And Winters Mill will take that play every time. Third and long as Poolsville breaks the huddle on offense and lines up with Blackstone in a shotgun. Waterston to his right. 2 receivers to the Winters Mill side. Blackstone trying to get there. He can't. Outrun by Jarrell Baker.
By Jarrell Baker.
There's just not enough time for Poolsville's offense to
An even bigger loss for Poolsville.
get plays
And the
formed and run.
defense again knocking Poolsville back.
It'll be 4th and forever, and the Poolsville Falcons will punt as Jarrell Baker comes off after a nice play on defense. We've seen Jarrell on offense last year a lot. Haven't seen him on offense quite yet this half. If he has been in there a few times, perhaps, but it's been a lot of Luke Phillips and Jake Andolina and then Austin Denning. So, and this will be a punt now for Poolsville. Good snap there that time. Short one. Fair catch called for
Fair catch go for
Keontae Torrance.
Torrance.
And it'll be inside
Fair catch
Poolsville territory when Wintersville's offense goes back onto the field.
at the 50-yard line with 6 minutes and 23 seconds left.
6.5 to go here in the half. So again, plenty of time for the Falcons offense to generate some more points on the board.
Be cool and go to Rita's tomorrow, folks.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Rita's can be found at the Meadow Creek Shopping Center.
Again, a direct snap. Jake Andolina shed one tackle and was able to get some positive yards there. So Jake Andolina doing a good job
6-yard, maybe 7-yard gain on that one.
in this first half. For 11 yards. Austin Denning's got one for 3, and Andolina is certainly leading the way here on the ground so far for Big Mill. 2nd and about 3. He's got a lead block. Does Andolina. Flag flies at about the 40.
Plowing forward, but there's a flag on the play. We'll have to see
And we'll
what
see if that
happens.
comes back, and it does. It's a hold
Looks
there.
like it's
Now, the flag came
timeout
after the line to
Mill.
gain, so we'll see what they do here. Push them back. It should probably still be 2nd down. It will still indeed be 2nd down, but 2nd and short, 2nd and call it the 41-yard line.
Looks like the infraction was on Winters Mill. So we're going to have 2nd down and a long 3 for the Falcons. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the half.
Here it is again, sort of the same play. Another flag comes flying.
And another big game by Andolina. Let's see what
Andolina
happens.
comes in. That stops the clock, and I think we're going to push this back again. So first week miscues for sure, both sides. Winters Mill and Poolsville, Coach Matt Miller ripping the headset off. He's not a big fan of those holds for sure. And this is high school football, right? Week one, you've been practicing with each other every day. You've had a couple scrimmages to get sort of iron out some of the kinks. You get out here for the first time in real time against an opponent, and you're anxious and you're jittery and you want to do right on both sides, and you mishandle a punt in the air, or you overthrow a receiver and the defense picks you off, or you have a big play negated by a hold, and it'll drive you crazy. But it's high school football, and the kids are doing their best to learn here. And
45-yard line. 5 minutes remaining.
Still doesn't hurt them terribly. It's still second and manageable inside the sticks. But right now, Wintersville's offense thinks it needs to be down at about the 20-yard line. Austin Denning spins away from a few Poolsville players, gets away from another one, dancing around in the backfield, and actually got positive, excuse me, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage. Pretty good effort, though, by the junior quarterback. Third down, third and about 7, as Denning was all the way to the sideline to get the play. A little bit of a breather because he is out there a lot. 3rd and 7 from the 44-yard line of Poolsville. Winters Mill going left to right on your screen with 4:10 and counting in the second quarter. See if the Falcons can keep this drive going. It's a pitch, and a nice job this time by Poolesville's defense. Luke Phillips tried to get away. Ben Schneider. Really good job by Schneider to get that tackle for loss. So the Falcons will let this clock run. It's their friend here up by 2 scores, and they will punt this ball away. Poolsville, let's see. They need another player on the field. Yep, and they're hustling them out there right now. So back deep there, I believe, is Aaron Canales. Well, it looks like 16. I don't have a 16 on my roster, but hard to see the numbers here a little bit. The jersey's a little bit scrunched up. They've got 2 guys back, and Winters Mill could. Okay, they're going to let this go all the way down. Yep, smartly. Denning watching the play clock on the sideline official. He gets the snap, and he puts his foot into it. Oh, dropped, but covered up by Poolsville. Almost a turnover there on the punt. It is 16. I don't have a 16 that I can see, so we'll let that go. But otherwise, Poolsville will have its offense on the field inside its own 15-yard line.
On my roster, but the kick fielded by number 16 for Poolsville. Blood Harvest Meeting coming up.
We're losing 7-0.
Losing what?
7-0.
And the Falcons of Montgomery County have their offense on the field.
Second quarter, 9:27. They must have just scored.
Okay, so that happened in real time.
And Blackstone still in at quarterback. He rolls to his right, pops it up. Oh, almost intercepted.
Blackstone,
Incomplete.
using his wheels, attempted.
Blackstone definitely trying to just got kind of pop passes over the defense into his receiver's arms, but haven't really connected too many times tonight so far in the first half. Maybe trying to get it to Canales, but incomplete. Brings up second down.
Broken up by Luke Phillips. Fran Taylor, who might be a dude because of her love of football and her gambling problem.
Poolsville trying to get their backfield. It's set here As play clock running down, Blackstone gets it off, snap low, but he corrals it. He's got pressure. Blackstone throwing it up and into the sideline, incomplete.
Incomplete, intended for number 4, Sam Lewis.
And so it'll be third down, and Winters Mill should have all their timeouts here, so stop them here on third and long from deep in their own territory, and the Falcons could be back in business at home here with a 13-0 lead late in the second quarter. Construction theme by the student section, who came out in pretty good numbers here tonight. See a lot of neon yellow vests and hard hat wearing, safety vest wearing students for the opening night of the Carroll County Athletic League football season 2025. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Blackstone tries to pop it up again. This is Watterson, but this time Victor Tejada. Make sure that play goes next to nowhere. Let's see, Winters Mill, will they call a timeout?
Tejada with the tackle.
I don't think they did. They're going to let this one run. And it's going to be 4th and long, and Poolsville will punt. So Coach Miller decides he'd rather have the timeouts on offense as Tejada comes off the field and gets some celebratory pats on the helmet, rightfully so. Nice play by the young man to keep Jerome Watterson from breaking off a long run. And so Winters Mill figures to have this ball inside Poolsville territory after this punt. And we'll see what happens here. Good hang time.
So
Fair catch was muffed but recovered by Keontae Torrance, and
slightly bobbled ball.
it's going to be back where he touched it first. You can't advance your own fumble. So 90 seconds
On the Poolsville 42
remaining, and again, and like I said a second ago, Winters Mill has it in Poolsville territory.
Smokies. Smickus. Luke Smickus with the stop.
And we'll see what Austin Denning and company have in store for the final 1 minute 30 seconds before we take our halftime break. We'll have games for you all weekend long on our channels, social media channels and cable channels, as we rebroadcast some of these games from week 1. And there's a penalty flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Let's see, it's going to back up Winters Mill, I believe. Looks like it is, so don't know if that was just after the ball or what, but we're going to mark this off. Still in Poolsville territory, but now back to the 48-yard
We
line.
move the line of scrimmage back to the 48-yard line. Wintersville with 4 downs and 1:30 left.
Low snap, ball's on the ground. Poolsville picks it up,
Now it's picked
and
up.
this is off to the races. This is a huge play for Poolsville. Chris Daza, fumble
Chris
recovery,
Daza
touchdown.
of Poolsville
Just like that.
fumble and gets the touchdown.
It was a bad snap. Denning couldn't pick it up, and Chris Daza, the junior lineman, picks it up and rumbles 40-plus yards. And wow, Poolsville is in the game. Desperately needed that. Poolsville, a huge play. And Coach Matt Miller, hands on his knees, head facing the ground at his own 20-yard line on the sideline. Just mistakes so far in this first half. I can say it's week 1 and it's not a big deal, but that's not what these guys are going to say, and rightfully so.
Yontef back for the kick.
So Grady Yontef will
And a flag before anything gets
try to
started.
kick the PAT, and another flag flies. This one from the defensive backfield, and I don't know if Poolsville said something or what, but this is going to be pushed back Oh, nope, just procedure. So 5 yards back. Poolsville moved, and we will retry the point after. So a huge play after much of anything was going right for Poolsville, but credit the defense. Chris Daza didn't just fall on it. He picked it up and ran with it, and nobody from Winters Mill around him as he raced 40-some yards to the end zone. That PAT is blocked.
Is blocked, but thanks to the touchdown by Daza.
But we have a one-score game with 1:14 to go. Winters Mill 13, Poolsville 6. Plenty of game left here. We'll see if Wintersville can respond with 1:14 to go in this half after that giveaway resulted in 6 basically free points for Poolsville. So here we go. Poolsville will kick off in the 40. Wintersville should have all of its timeouts still, so there is time for the Falcons, and they've broken off long runs. So by no means is this offense going to sit on the ball. And let's see if they were offside.
Again, a yellow flag.
They may have jumped over the line. We'll see what happens here. I don't know if it was illegal substitution, maybe. Anyway, it's going to back up Poolsville to the 35.
Looks like a lineup infraction by Poolsville. We're going to move things back. Yontef will now kick off from.
Going to give the Falcons, Winters Mill Falcons, some decent, better field position. At least that's the idea here. They back them up 5 yards. And Yontef will kick off. And Winters Mill's got 3 or 4 guys back at about inside the 30 who could probably return this. Good kick. At the 20. It's Isaac Colcap. And he picks up about 25 yards on the return. Nice job by Colcap.
Winters Mill will start on their 45-yard line.
So a 25-yard return gives the Falcons good field position and 67 seconds left in the first half to try to put more points on the board, leading 13-6. And again, the way the Falcons have run the ball here in the first half, I wouldn't necessarily assume these will be all passing plays. It's a keeper, Denning, and this time Poolsville all over it. Bear Schickler again. Nice play. And let's see, Poolsville calling a timeout. Indeed, it was Poolsville.
Timeout on the field.
55 seconds. Why not if you're Poolsville? They'll try to get the ball back. After a tackle for loss there by Schickler. Bear Schickler, senior. This game does not have the feel of being as close as it is on the scoreboard, but you look up there and you see 13-6. Winters Mill scored after an interception by Austin Denning, and a couple plays later, Denning ran it in. That was their second touchdown. It was a Luke Phillips 11-yard run early in the second quarter. And just when it felt like Winters Mill was going to go on a drive that could really put this one, maybe not out of reach, but feeling good. Instead, incomplete pass on second down here. They're trying to get that ball to Shimmer. That's incomplete. That stops the clock. So, Scheimer rather. And it'll be 3rd and long, and that saves Poolsville from calling a timeout. Anyway, Winters Mill's offense was feeling good about themselves and had the ball near midfield on that drive late in the second quarter. A bobbled snap, ball on the ground. Austin Denning couldn't quite corral it. Chris Daza of Poolsville scooped it up and rumbled in for a touchdown. And just like that, we got ourselves a ball game here. And now it's 3rd and long with 51 seconds to go. And Poolsville's in good shape here if they can stop them, even with a run. Call a timeout. It will be a run. Andolina did a good job. Almost got back to the line, to the marker to gain, and he's down now. And we'll pause momentarily for the penalty, or excuse me, the injury. 2 men down, 1 per team. Andolina right at about the 46-yard line of Poolsville. So we have a Poolsville player down and a Winters Mill player down right now to that run. A good job by Andolina to get almost all of it back. It'll be a 3rd and about 3, maybe even 2. As Andolina's still down. Poolsville player was 24, Connor Jacobs. He's up and trotting back to his sideline. But Jake Andolina is, now he's on his back.
Favorite photographer, Mr. Tom Walker, ThomasWalkerPhotography.com.
And we'll see here as Coach Matt Miller and the athletic trainers are attending to Jake Andolina. Another junior, 5'8", 175 pounds, running back, linebacker. He has had a good first half. Looks like they're working on his lower body, an ankle or a knee. Can't speculate or see from here, really. They're right around the 46-yard line of Poolsville. That's where the play ended, and Andolina stayed down after the play was over. So it'll be 4th down. My bad, I said 3rd down. It'll be 4th and about 2. Let's hope it's nothing too serious for Jake Andolina as he's sitting up and looks like he might be coming off to fill out. No, maybe not. He thought about it momentarily and then maybe couldn't put some weight on it. So it does appear to be his right knee, just from what I can see them tending to his right knee or shin above the ankle. Hopefully just a twist or a sprain. That young man's had a good half here for Winters Mill. Now, one thing we talked about with Winters Mill during our preseason coverage, training camp previews and season previews that we put together just last week was depth. Coach Matt Miller had more numbers than usual. Andolina determined to come off on his own, and he's hobbling a bit. And he's going to run off the field on his own power. That's good to see. And they're trying to help him. He doesn't want the help.
Great time to thank our
Isaac
awesome
Kolkep
trainer,
and
Miss Abby
Ezzy
Dennis,
Poutre help him off the field, and
for all the work she does to keep
they'll give him a look, but it's
athletes
4th and
safe
short, and it
strong.
looks like maybe Winters Mill will punt here. So offense stalled out there.
Scores from around the county, courtesy of my man Tom Walker. Manchester Valley 0, Hereford 15 at halftime.
And clock will run. Poolsville's not going to call another timeout. I think they had 1 left, but they won't call it. Denning smart. He will wait for this play clock to run all the way down. Oh, no, he won't. Ooh, and a shank a little bit, but it does take a Winters Mill bounce.
Denning's punt.
And smothered up there by Aaron Canales at about the 39-yard line with 12 seconds left. I think Denning had more time there.
Likely time for just one more play.
Would have let that run down a little further, but such is the case. Poolsville's offense will have it at its own. And now there's a stop of the clock and a timeout, Winters Mill. So Winters Mill's defense will huddle up here and make sure they have everything sealed up for what could be one final play from Poolsville's offense. We'll see. Here we go. Run on Poolsville on first down.
And the handoff to Waterson brought down by Tejada.
Waterson run will probably be the half, and Tejada made the tackle, and that's going to be it.
Poolsville 6, your Wintersville Falcons 13.
We have reached half. Winters Mill 13, Poolsville 6. I'm going to step out and take a little break, and we'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Stick with us here, Winters Mill High School. Falcons up 13-6. Welcome back, everybody. CMSportsNet coverage of Carroll County Athletic League football. Week 1 of the football season 2025 is underway. We are about to conclude halftime. Winters Mill leading Poolsville 13-6. And the Falcons of Winters Mill will receive this kickoff to start the third quarter. Winters Mill was dominating the first half when a bobbled snap got picked up by Poolsville defender Chris Daza, and he ran 40-plus yards for a touchdown, and that got the Falcons of Montgomery County right back into this game. It's 13-6. Winters Mill still leads. And the Falcons will receive this kickoff. Should be Grady Yontef for Poolsville.
Grady Yontef back to kick. Winters Mill set to receive.
And Yontef does indeed kick off. And coming up to get it on one hop. And corralled right at the 30-yard line. Good tackle by Poolsville.
Isaac Colehep.
That was Colehep.
With the catch and the run back, and the Falcons will set up shop.
Colehep, rather, excuse me. Isaac Colehep.
To start the second half. 13-6 lead.
With the kickoff return up to about the 30. You might even give him the 31, but Colehep comes off. And after a solid return, the Falcons of Winters Mill will take over on offense. 1st and 10, and they will indeed back it up to the 30. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. And they got to switch footballs here after the kick. And they do, so offense has its ball now, and we will be good to go. Austin Denning back out to command the offense for Winters Mill. And the first play is a run off to the right side.
Flag on the play.
It's going to come back.
Oh, going to have some more flags on the play.
And maybe the ball was down. That was a run.
Ian Vasquez with the carry.
Ian Vasquez with the carry.
Fellas in stripes have to say about this one.
And there are flags down on the very first play. He got back to the 30-yard line. And it did hold on Winters Mill, so flag dropped at the 29. It'll be an 11-yard penalty, so it'll be 2nd and 21. 1st and 21, rather, when they mark this off. Now they're going to mark it from the 30. The flag was dropped behind the 30, so I wonder if they're going to give him to the 19. Let's see. Nope, going to be a 10-yard penalty, so 1st and 20 from the 20. So again, Falcons marred by mistakes. On the very first play, they lose yards, and that is they catch that? Nope, incomplete. Denning trying to get it to Evan Catania.
Denning's pass incomplete. Intended for Evan Catania.
It'll be 2nd down and 20. Here's a pitch out and cutting it back, and a nice run here, and that's a 1st down. A flag flies. We'll see what happens here. That was a great run by Jake Andolina. Little pitch out of the backfield to Denning. Now he had a first down run, but there is a flag. Oh, personal foul on Poolsville. So that goes Winters Mill's way, and that's a first down and then some. So they'll mark this off. A 15-yard, maybe it was a face mask or what.
This one against Poolsville.
That'll push the ball into Poolsville territory.
Tonight, folks. The officials are going to need physical therapy for their flag throwing on.
So 1st and 10 now at the 41-yard line of Poolsville following that penalty. Another pitch into the backfield. This time, can Andolina get around him? He does get around Poolsville's defenders. They strung that play out pretty well, but Luke Phillips, beg your pardon, does get yards on
nice little gain on
first down.
2nd and 6.
The defenders.
I want to be rude. My generation made it through the Depression and World War II. We don't waste food. I'm going to be 115 years old.
There's a give to Phillips, and he is stuffed.
Phillips again with a carry.
Stood up.
This one gets met at the line of scrimmage.
And he lost a few yards there. Good job by Poolsville. That's going to be a 3rd and long. Back to the 39-yard line, so 3rd and 9.
Complicated, okay? I'm complicated.
Poolsville has changed the momentum just a little bit in this game. Denning back to throw. He's got a man wide open and caught inside the 10-yard line. Evan Catania.
Complete to Evan Catania. And there is
nice throw.
.45-yard pass play.
1st and goal.
Heading to Catania, and it's 1st and goal, Winters Mill.
From about the 7-yard line. Big play. Denning's best throw so far. And a nice catch from Catania. Play clock running down, but Denning in control here. And it's going to be a handoff. He's got Phillips ahead of Andolina. Andolina cuts it back around to the right side. Is he in? Let's see. He might be down right inside.
Close to a touchdown.
Didn't quite get in at the 1-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
He is right on the line.
Might even be inside the 1, but still 2nd and goal from the 1. Pushed the line forward. Did he get in? I don't know. He did. They give it to him.
That's the arms we need to see in the air. Touchdown.
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie, folks. I did not see who got that touchdown.
Short range touchdown, and I agree with Coach Lowe. Didn't see who it was. It might have been Denning. Well, short touchdown run. And Wintersville can go up, well, they're already up 2 scores. They can make it 20-6 on this PAT. And let's see if Poolsville jumps.
Some shenanigans on the line.
Now, wait, if it's on Poolsville, and push it forward, they might try to go for 2. Let's see if it is on Poolsville. There's a flag. Oh, it's not. It was on Winters Mill. So back them up. And now the try will be from the $15-yard line, so a little longer PAT.
Denning back for the kick.
Denning puts his boot into it. And a little bit of pressure there on Denning, but the kick is good. So we'll see a replay on this touchdown. It was Austin Denning with a 1-yard touchdown run, a sneak.
Nice job by the holder getting that one down in time. And that's going to bring the score. Poolsville 6, Wintersville 20.
And it's 20-6 Wintersville with 7:28 to go. Austin Denning with a pair of touchdown runs. He also has an interception. And it's Winters Mill back on top by 13 points at 20-6. He also booted that extra point from a good range. So good night tonight for Austin Denning. And Denning will kick this off. A nice kick, drives Poolsville all the way back. It'll be a touchback.
Denning's kick is deep into the end zone for a touchback.
So Denning doing it all here.
And I've been informed that it was Denning himself that got the touchdown on that last one. Thanks to Pat Stetzer.
And so Poolsville will start 1st and 10 from its own 20. And Winters Mill just what he needed on offense after that nice run on nice pass on 3rd and long. Denning hooked up with his receiver, Evan Catania. And Catania brought down inside the 10, set up a 1st and goal. A couple plays later, it was Denning on a 1-yard QB sneak.
We'll give a little shout out this time. Thanks to Pat for letting me know who scored. But the Community Media Center covering this game tonight, you can find it online.
Here's a handoff. Not
Big
much
scrum at the
doing
line of
there.
scrimmage.
Watterson might have lost a yard, actually. He did lose a yard, so a tackle for loss
Watterson with the carry.
for Winters Mill. 2nd
No
and
gain
11.
on the play.
Back him up to the 19. Second and 11. And Blackstone in the backfield with Watterson on his right. Back to pass is Blackstone over the middle. Nice play, pitch and catch. Caught by number 4, Sam Lewis.
Blackstone's pass complete.
That stops the clock for a moment. It'll be a first down.
Poolsville, first down.
But a big play there by Poolsville, and clock winding again. So first down for Poolsville up to the 33-yard line.
I've got to beat us. I got it right here in front of me. Might also be sweat.
Poolsville trying to stay in this game as we're halfway through the third quarter. Play action. Blackstone. Ooh, almost intercepted. Nice try by
Blackstone's pass intended for
Schlossberg, but sliding down,
31.
incomplete pass. And
Ethan Schlossberg.
again, that's what Poolsville has tried, except for that last play where he found his receiver, Sam Lewis, over the middle. It's been a lot of pop passes, kind of a lofted pass over the defense, and Winters Mill has been disrupting many of those. In fact, the other time they tried to do something over the top, so to speak, it was intercepted right into the basket, bread basket, if you will, of Austin Denning, and then that set up that second touchdown, his first, the team's second touchdown back in the second quarter. So passing game a little bit off kilter tonight for Poolsville. Ball's on the ground, and he just falls on it.
Drop snap. Blackstone covers it, but not before a 9-yard Poolsville loss.
So loss, big loss in the
Third
backfield
down
as Blackstone had to jump on the
Falcons.
ball, and it is 3rd and long.
And about 19 to go.
Going deep and overthrowing everybody is Blackstone.
Blackstone's pass intended for Aaron Canales.
Definitely had some air into that one, but he could not hook up with Canales, and that will be a fourth,
Long pass?
fourth down and 19, I believe, and that's going to be a
Fourth
punt
down.
for Poolsville.
And Grady on tap.
Back deep to receive this punt is Keontae Torrance, number 12, a senior for Big Mill. And things going back in their favor here in this third quarter. There's the punt. Torrance comes up to get it. And he's got some speed down the Poolsville sideline, knocked out of bounds. Let's see, he stepped out of bounds.
Keontae Torrance. with a big
Inside the
return for Winters Mill.
30-yard line, rather. It looks like the 29-yard line is where Big Mill's offense will set up. So a nice return from Keontae Torrance. Officials rule he stepped out at the 29. He went in past the 20, but the whistle blew back at the 29. So still a good return for the young man, Torrance, and a 1st and 10 Falcons inside the 30-yard line of Poolsville.
Torrance's return carries Winters Mill deep into Poolsville territory.
Here's Luke Phillips right up the gut. Luke Phillips, first down and more. Luke Phillips is into the end zone.
Down for Luke Phillips. Luke Phillips with a 30-yard rush on that one for the touchdown.
Give Phillips his second touchdown. Austin Denning has 2 touchdown runs. Winters Mill up by 20 now, pending this PAT. Snap down. Denning's kick is good. 3:41 to go.
And good.
Winners Mill 27, Poolsville 6. The Falcons are off and running in this game. It's been impressive, folks, on the ground tonight for Winners Mill. They've overcome the 2 punt miscues that gave Poolsville the ball, and they also have overcome so far a 40-plus run fumble recovery for Poolsville's only touchdown, which was late in the second quarter, that made it a 13-6 game. Winners Mill blocked that PAT. And another kick into the end zone for a touchback. So Austin Denning using his legs and his feet and his arms so far to put together this 21-point lead with 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Said earlier, week one, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to have to learn how to overcome some adversity in the game, and big runs will get called back on holds, and you'll be offside, and you'll jump the gun, and you're excited to get out there and play in front of your fans and your family and your friends and your teammates, classmates. Big crowd here at Winners Mill, and the Falcons, the home team Falcons, have done a really good job of not letting too much of that adversity swing in the opposite direction so far. Well, 3:40 to go here as Poolsville's offense back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 20. Watterson took a handoff, got around the first man, and pushed out of bounds. And a flag flies. 2 flags fly. And that might be called on
the tackle.
Ezzy Poutre. We'll wait and see. But
maybe a little too much.
Watterson got about 2 yards on the run. Did a good job to get around the edge. But then Winners Mill again, like I'm just saying now, hammer it home again. You're fired up. You just scored a touchdown. You're up by 21 points. You can't let your head, and you can see right now, Poutre mad at himself. He's smacking himself in the helmet. He knows those are plays you can't have. Momentum has gone all to your side, and that's the kind of play that'll get the opposing team, at least give them a chance to get right back into a game like that. Now tonight, Winners Mill hasn't been able to, or hasn't had that hurt them so much yet. Their one touchdown that Poolsville scored was on a offensive miscue, but those kind of penalties are self-inflicted wounds. And the ball's on the ground, and again, Blackstone will fall on it. So he'll lose yards there, and that's kind of been the catch-22 here for Poolsville. They'll take advantage of a play. They'll break off a nice play, a run here, or a nice pass there, and then it'll be a bad snap or a penalty that'll push them back too. So there's been a lot of laundry on the field, but also some self-inflicted mistakes that both coaches will look to correct as we get ready for the next 8 weeks of the regular season. It's hard to believe that we have already hit week one. The first day of practice was August 13th in Maryland for public schools, and we went out and hit our football teams, did our two-a-days to give you our preview coverage and put it together, our Game On episode that sort of previewed the football season. Then last week we previewed soccer, and it just felt like it was, you got a month. You got almost a month, but you got plenty of time. Then snap of a finger, and the ball's down again.
A little mix-up on the snap.
Another bad snap. I think Blackstone fell in it again and pretty much lost another couple yards. So Poolsville going in the wrong direction here. 3rd and about 17 now, back at the 31.
Desmond fell on it.
The time does fly. August 13th felt like you had a lot of time between the first day of practice and that first day of the season, which is September 5th, and here we are. That's tonight. And where did August go? Where did the summer go? But it's also good to be back. We're excited to bring you some coverage here of the 25-26 sports season, and we start off, of course, with the 2025 fall season. Boys soccer, girls soccer, volleyball, field hockey, golf, cross country, and of course football. Blackstone 3rd and long. He just pops it up in the air and almost intercepted. Oh, Victor Tejada. He wanted it.
Almost intercepted by Victor Tejada.
He wanted that one. He's still mad at himself. Mad and fired up at the same time. It'll be 4th and long, and Poolsville will no doubt line up to punt. Well, Austin Denning had one of those earlier, and Victor Tejada was licking his chops but couldn't corral the ball. Receiver was right there, too, with him, so it was a little bit of a trickier one. Austin Denning kind of hit him between the, in the 8 on his jersey. But Tejada doing a good job on defense tonight. Here's the punt.
Yontef, high punt.
And that took a Poolsville bounce. Actually, got to put him out at the 40, nope, at the 42-yard line. So before it hit the 38, it went out of bounds around on this side of the 40. So Winters Mill will have solid field position with 1:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Coverage of Carroll County football week 1 from Winters Mill High School.
See what just happened? That's why I didn't want to.
So we'll flip sides here and Winters Mill's offense will continue its drive when we resume the 4th quarter. Got a road score for you. Century 28, South Hagerstown 8. That's a final score. So Century gets a win in week 1, the Knights opener. They lost that game last year at home. And another run here. No gain, so 2nd down and 10. Second and long. Nice tackle there. And there's a flag that flies in.
Andalina with the carry.
Andalina with the carry, and a good tackle there by 72 of Poolsville, Malik Zakaria. Nice job by the junior there, but there's a flag on this play.
So we have holding called on Winters Mill.
And it is a hold on Big Mill, so that'll back things up. And been a lot of those tonight. So we'll back it up here. 2nd down. right to midfield. So 2nd and 20 at midfield. Austin Denning will just keep it. And let's see, he gets around the right side. Austin Denning still going.
Denning with the keeper.
Let's see, did he get he got the first, no, let's see, he's close. They called him out right at the 20. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be short.
Hold on. I believe that was blown out of bounds.
It is 3rd down, so he was short.
Looks like I was a little presumptuous on that, folks. 3rd down and short. About 1.5 yards.
Denning, I think, went out of bounds on the run, so that stopped the clock. But yeah, from 2nd and 20 to 3rd and 1 here at the 41-yard line. The give. Ooh, he had to get to it. Let's see, Andalina fell forward. I don't think they're going to give it to him. I think he's short. Nice job. Yep, 4th down, so he is short. 4th and 1. They got to get to the 30, I believe, or cross the 30. So it's going to be 4th and about 1 yard. And the Falcons offense on the field as Austin Denning comes over to Coach Andy Bowersock and gets the play. He'll bring it back in. They're on the near hash, so not as far for Denning to run back to the huddle. So here we go, 4th down. Can Poolsville hold Winters Mill, or can the Falcons keep this drive going? It's Luke Phillips. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Luke Phillips inside the 25 rather.
Allowing ahead for the 1st down.
And we've got an injury going to stop the clock. Someone's down right about where the play ended. Could be a cramp. Let's hope it's a cramp, and it looks like that's what they're doing. Trying to stretch out the young man's leg, but a 1st down and a nice play. On 4th down, Luke Phillips keeps Winters Mill's drive alive. Week 1, it's warm out here, and make sure you're hydrating. If it is just a cramp, that's a good sign as Cameron Scheimer gets up and jogs off the field, and those first few weeks, hydration is key. See a lot of players cramp up in the warmer temps, making sure they have their fluids in them here, and we'll see here if the clock will start on the whistle. And they might start it here in a second. Team's back out of the huddle after the injury timeout. And we're underway again. 9.5 to go. Winters Mill trying to seal this victory in week 1. Ball bounced into Denning, and Denning smartly falls on the ball at the 30. Be careful there with Poolsville's big bodies coming in.
Caught behind the line of scrimmage and down.
Elijah Brewster jumped in on defense to make sure that
about 14 to go.
no play was happening there, but a loss of about 4, so 2nd and 14 from the 29. Little misdirection, Andalina, but he's wrapped up right at the 30. Nice tackle there. I want to see who that was. Give him some credit.
Andalina with the ball.
24, Connor Jacobs. Nice job by that young man. Good shoestring tackle. And that's no gain. So 3rd and, actually might have lost a yard. He did. 3rd and 15. Denning up the gut. Nice misdirection.
And Denning on 3rd and long. Gets about 10 yards on the play. He'll fall short of the first down. But just short. We'll call it 4th and 2 for the Falcons.
It'll be 4th and short. It was a good run by Denning to get a lot of those yards back.
Wintersville will be the Road Warriors for the next month. Our next home game will be October the 10th. The homecoming game, where we will announce our...
So Coach Lowe on the PA brings up an interesting point that we had talked about in our pregame or our season preview, that this is Wintersville's first game of the year, season opener. They don't come back home until October. They spend the rest of the month on the road. There's a pitch out. Andalina tried to cut it back. I don't think he got it.
Oh, and some extracurricular activity on the side.
He did not get it, so Poolsville does hold.
Poolsville defense holds.
And with 7:07 to go, their offense will get back onto the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for Poolsville, but they face a 3-score, 3-touchdown deficit here with 7:07 left.
7 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Anyway, Winters Mill on the road for the next 3 weeks. So they will be back in early October
Poolsville will set up shop
for homecoming.
15-yard
So it feels like a long way away until they get to come back and have a home game. And if this holds, they'll win that home game and be 1-0 at home, unbeaten at Big Mill until they return in about a month from now. So Poolsville's offense back on the field. Oh, bad snap. Kind of bounced off Blackstone's lower body, went forward. He fell on it, so might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Hard to see that one, but I want to say Cam Leszewski with the carry on that.
Who'd you have? I had 7.
We'll see. They may have made a quarterback switch. That might have been Cam Leszewski. Let's see if it's Leszewski now again in the backfield. Either way, the ball bounced off the quarterback's lower half, and he jumped forward to fall on it, so lost a yard or so, but it could have been worse. 2nd and long, 6 minutes to go, 6:10. It is Leszewski. An incomplete pass stops the clock.
Pass intended for number 15.
There's also a flag in the backfield.
Incomplete.
That pass was incomplete, and there is a flag, I believe, back near Poolsville's huddle. Let's see what happened here. Leszewski sort of threw that ball on the run and misfired with his intended receiver, and it's a procedure penalty anyway on Poolsville, so that'll back him up. Actually, flag drops right in front of Winters Mill's sideline here, basically right by the side judge, or line judge. And declined, so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 11. Probably the right play to decline that penalty. Leszewski over the middle, incomplete. So a quick pass there from Leszewski brings up 4th down, and I believe Poolsville will punt.
Incomplete pass.
Poolsville lines up to punt. Back deep is Keontae Torrance for Winters Mill, standing at Poolsville's 44-yard line, waiting this punt.
Back for the punt.
Winters Mill did bring some pressure. Torrance comes up on it, fields it. And Torrance, good run back on the short kick. Gets it all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So Winters Mill's offense, great position here. 1st and 10.
The Yontef punt. Winters Mill will start with very good
About the 22-yard line.
field position.
23-yard line. They backed it up one.
22.
They'll start on the 23-yard line of Poolsville. With 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining.
Austin Denning's still in at quarterback. He's got Luke Phillips to his right.
Rides to call. Young students, now would be a great time to do it.
Let's see, Winters Mill closes this out. Denning keeps it. He powers forward for a few yards. Poolsville did a good job to blow that up. 52 is Chris Daza, who had the touchdown run on defense and did a good job to disrupt that play.
I know Coach Steinwetter wants you to stick around.
All that running for Denning got 1 yard.
After the game.
But Winters Mill has done a great job on the ground tonight. Very few plays for negative yardage. Of course, when you've got a 50-yard run on your ledger and big plays when they needed them the most, and trying to kill out the final 5 minutes and 10 seconds of this and go to 1-0 in the 2025 season, the Winters Mill Falcons. There's a give to Phillips, and he surges forward for some yardage. Poolsville's defense still trying to play tough. They're saying they thought he fumbled it, but I think they're going to call him down.
Plowing ahead.
That might have been Jackson Schickler, 55. I think I saw him in there on that tackle, so he's coming off the field now. But Winters Mill definitely dominates this game, but Poolsville had its moments. Just stricken with too many penalties, and of course, the interception that led to a touchdown in the second quarter. Some bad snaps, some exchanges, things you're going to definitely want to work out. And a timeout is called. Poolsville calls timeout.
Timeout on the play.
And so that's what Saturdays are for, the day after your game. And when you win, it's a little bit easier to come to that Saturday practice. When you lose, you got plenty to work on. And there'll be plenty for Coach Matt Miller and his staff to work on, I'm sure, if you ask him, based on some of the ill-timed penalties that Winters Mill dealt with early in the game.
Last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle playing in the pavement. Started on local, but thanks to all the haters, I know GT Alex on a first name basis. And you see they made it off the ground. Nino, she insists she got more class. We know, swimming in the money.
Falcons staring at a 27-6 lead with 4:15 to go. And a handoff. Andolina.
Andolina with a carry.
Maybe a yard. Now we'll give him 2. It'll be 4th and short. Under 4 minutes to go. Winters Mill's offense stays on the field. 4th, and we'll call it 1.
About a yard for Winters Mill.
Play in from the sideline. See if Winters Mill can get this first down. Then you're talking about just some runs into the line, perhaps, with only 3:30 to go. And not that Winters doesn't want to score again. There's Denning pushing forward. He fell forward. Let's see, stop the clock.
Denning driving forward. It's going to be close.
It is close, and they're going to give it to him, I think.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
Give it to him.
First
So
down,
Austin Denning
Poolsville.
gets the first down, the needed first down. The clock will wind again. And we are getting close to 3 minutes to go. First and 10 at about the 12-yard line. Winters Mill on the precipice of another score here. Poolsville doesn't want to give up any more. It's already a long ride back to Montgomery County. And Andolina inside the 5. Nice run there. They can get a first down without scoring, and he's at the 4-yard line, so 2nd and 3 at the 4.
Poolsville can actually get a first down if they get right up on the 1-yard line.
Ball's at the 5. It actually might just be right off the 5. We'll call that the 4-yard line. Falcons taking their time, trying to befriend the clock with 2:15 and counting in the 4th quarter here. Denning keeps it. Look, it sure looked like Poolsville had jumped the line, but again, Denning keeps it. Safe play, loses a yard or two, but still has the ball. It's still 3rd down now. Back to the 6, so it lost 2 yards. 3rd and 6.
We'll call it 3rd and a long 5.
3rd and 5. John Lowe was correct on the PA, so 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. 1:40 to go.
Minute 35 left in the game, folks. Don't forget to call for your ride, students. And tomorrow, don't forget to go to Rita's, get something sweet, and help out the cheerleaders.
And let's see what we got here on 3rd and 6. It'll be a fake to Tejada, and Austin Denning
Austin Denning brings it in.
pounds his way into the end zone and celebrates with his 3rd touchdown of the night. Austin Denning from 6 yards out, and that is fitting. Another ground score. It has been ground and pound for Winters Mill. And the Falcons.
That 6 points brings the tally to 33-6. And now Austin
Fake the
Denning
handoff to
inside
Tejada, although
touchdown
Victor Tejada wants a
another
carry or
point.
2, but he will gladly help block for Denning. And Denning's kick goes up at the flag on the play.
Whistle on the play.
Let's see what happens here. Now it's on Poolsville. Let's see. Coach Miller talking to head official to see what the options are here. All right. It is offside. I think they'll move it up half the distance and try again. Try it again. They will. So Denning scored from 3 yards out, 1 yard out, and 6 yards out. Luke Phillips has 2, an 11-yard run and a 29-yard run. And Jake Andolina had a 50-yard run earlier in the game. So plenty of rushing yards tonight for Winters Mill. And they are putting it on Poolsville right now. There's the high snap. Denning's kick is good.
Good. That brings the score 34-6. Winters Mill.
34-6 for Winters Mill. Austin Denning has accounted for, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points tonight. 22 of the 34 have come from Austin Denning. Pretty impressive for the junior quarterback.
Austin Denning back to kick for Winters Mill with 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining in the game. JV players, stick around. Coach Steinwell's got his eye on you.
So Denning kicks off. And let's see, Poolsville lets that go out of bounds. That'll
And we're
be
going to have an infraction
a penalty
here.
with 1:11 to
Kick
go.
went out of bounds. They're going to have to either go back and do it again or pay for it on the field with field position. Folks, we'll give a Big thanks to the Wintersville coaching staff tonight. Coach Matt Miller and his army of assistants, Gino Specia, Andy Bowersock, John Macharski, Adam Puyo, Mike Coons, David Steinwedel, Ian Rhodes, Kenny Torrance, Mark Eckert, Josh Bowers, Cass Crampton, Mark Hefner, Mike Hoppy, and Brad Bevins. I did that without breathing.
So the kickoff went out of bounds, and Poolsville's offense will start at the 35. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter,
Coach
and
Miller,
this will
I'd
be
like
a
to tell you
win.
what year he's been here, but it seems like forever. So
Putting the finishing touches on a 34-6 win. At least that's the score right now. 34-6 Wintersville with 71 seconds left in regulation.
Call you right back.
And we have a timeout. Timeout called by Poolsville.
timeout on Poolsville. So our next home game, folks, again, October 10th, the homecoming game. Don't miss it.
Poolsville did not like what it saw there.
How you been, buddy? You like school all right?
And the officials will try to get them back
But you know what? Eventually, you don't
onto the field.
maybe when you're my age. They do. They have to work. The only thing that sucks most of school is work.
So here we go, Poolsville. First and 10 from the 35. Ball down again. This time it is Cam Leszewski. Leszewski throws, completed. And rumbling down is out of bounds, stops the clock. Big play there for Poolsville. I think that was 31 Schlossberg. He did a good job running that big gain and popped out of bounds by number 7. And a timeout, I believe. There's a player down for Wintersville. That was the young man who made the tackle, Jasper Ezigbo, and he's down after a big hit.
My wife's telling me it's scary. Both of my sons are following around. I'm not scared.
Tending to Ezigbo here. And he's up now, helmet off, walking toward the sideline.
You are sweating? Sarah is sweating, everyone. And she smells bad, so she's sweating. She smells like
All right, here we go. 1 minute exactly. Clock running. And Poolsville has it first and 10. Leszewski going up top. He's got a man open, and it's caught.
Blackstone's pass complete to Brian Smith.
Brian
For a
Smith
big gain.
stopped the clock momentarily, but a big play there.
Clock's running with
Pitch,
47 seconds left.
pitch and catch. And when they spot the ball, they will start the clock.
See, I know. That's why-
Correction, I guess they were out of bounds. They were out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So first and 10 from the 5.
after I say some of my thank yous and shout outs.
Poolsville trying to add some points here late. Winters Mill will win this game. But Poolsville trying to score here. There's a run. And into the line is, I believe that was Waterford. Yep, it was. And he's down to about the 3. And that stops the clock. And a timeout, Poolsville. 31 seconds left.
They are close to the end zone on the 1.5-yard line. 31 seconds left. Trying to get in one last score before the end of the game. Want to get some big shout-outs and thank yous tonight. Tom Walker for his photography. Miss Jen Gosselin.
Winters Mill trying to wrap this up here with
director,
31 seconds left.
Abby
Poolsville
Dennis,
inside the
trainer.
5-yard line. Poolsville, that
My
is,
spotter,
inside the
Miss Wendy.
5-yard line. Trying to
Music
score again,
people,
get
Ava
double
and Taylor.
digits. And
of
Winters
course,
Mill.
with her water crew, to Miss Emily Rosado Cruz. Gracias por el agua.
Keep Poolsville out of the end zone is Winters Mill's goal here with 31 seconds left. Leszewski is under center. He will hand off to Waterford, and Waterford is in.
And we got a touchdown for Jerome Watterson on the run.
Sorry, I said Waterford. It's
28 seconds left.
Waterson.
Poolsville put some points on the board.
Jerome Waterson gets in from 3 yards out, and Poolsville is in the end zone on a run. Every touchdown tonight on a run, and including the defensive touchdown that was a fumble recovery run for the Falcons of Montgomery County. So a little bit of a bright spot here to end this one for Poolsville anyway. But Winters Mill will get this victory.
Yontef set for the kick.
This is
Point
Grady,
after attempt.
Grady Yontef on the kick here. The PAT, a try attempt. Try, attempt, both the same thing. And blocked.
Yontef's kick interfered with.
Let's see, any flags? I don't
Blocked
see
by
them.
Josh Smith, number
That
21.
is Josh Smith, number 21. So the kick blocked. Good job by Josh Smith to get through. 28 seconds left, and it's now 34-12. Winters Mill up. Winters Mill blocked both PATs. Blocked the one after the Chris Daza long fumble recovery late in the second quarter, and late in this fourth quarter, they block another one. So
Jack, you have red lips. Where have you been drinking, Jack? Jack, you have red lips. I can see your face behind the wall. Yeah. And it's,
And so there will be another kick here. Could be an onside kick if you're Poolsville. Why not try it?
I'm not taking a hit for you. You get in trouble. I'm not taking a hit for you. You can't blame Jack. He's just sitting here doing Jack.
Now Winters Mill moves up. The first line of defense moves up to the 50-yard line. So it looks like it's going to be an onside kick attempt, and it'll be Grady Yontef kicking from his own 40. Got to go 10 yards. Let's see what they do here. And they will kick deep. And a fair catch is called for probably Smart.
Fair catch by Cameron Scheimer.
Fair
Sorry,
catch
that's
by
Isaac Colehep.
Isaac Colehep there. So Colehep calls for the fair catch. That's the right thing to do. And this will be a few kneel downs, maybe just one, and that'll be it. Winters Mill will improve to 1-0, and Poolsville will fall to 0-1. Winters Mill with just the 2 wins last year, so they're halfway to their win total from a year ago. And you get off on the right foot in week 1. Yes, you got things to work on. Yes, there were some things that the coaching staff probably didn't like, but a lot of good things happened. And it just is great for the confidence, the team that wins that first week. You got 8 weeks to go before you get ready for the playoffs. But it's nice to win week 1, and Winters Mill is going to do just that. The final seconds will tick off.
And that's
Winters
gonna
Mill
do it,
fans
folks.
rise to their feet.
With 10 seconds left. 20-25
applauding a valiant effort and a good effort from Winters Mill. They score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rushing touchdowns. That's the ball game. The final score: Winters Mill 34, Poolsville 12.
All right. See you guys later.
And a good, impressive ground attack from Big Mill in their season-opening win.
Folks, I want you to know Pat Stetzer's been copying me all night long.
They improved to 1-0.
I can't even tell you.
Poolsville falls to 0-1. That'll do it from here. I'm Pat Stetzer from CMSportsNet saying have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time. We'll be back next week for more coverage of Carroll County Athletic League high school football. Have a good night, everybody.